I want to quickly talk to you about the best cashback cards with 0% intro APR offers. So if you're looking for, let's say, a credit card for balance transfers, you want to pay attention to the intro APR offer, but you also want to pay attention to what kind of cashback the card actually comes along with it, okay? So here are the top cards I want you to pay attention to. First of all, I want to introduce you to the Wells Fargo Active Cash, okay? So when it comes to 0% intro APR offers, the Wells Fargo Active Cash is a good card. This card is actually ideal for you if you want to earn cash back on every purchase without keeping track of bonus categories or earning caps. So because usually there are some cards that actually have rotating categories, but this card, the Wells Fargo Active Cash, has no such condition. So there is no way there is no way to lose because you don't have to track anything. The cashback is automatic. So it's actually uncommon to find an intro APR offer on both purchases and balance transfers on a card that also offers 2% cash rewards on every single purchase. 2%. That's really good. And so this is an effective choice for you if you need to transfer a balance or make a large purchase because the flat rate cash rewards extends the card's value beyond the end of your intro period, okay? So in terms of pros and cons, if you're looking at this card, the pros, the welcome offer can help you offset the total cost of a large purchase, and paying your cell phone bill with this credit card will qualify you for up to $600 in cell phone protection. On the flip side, this card actually, you may now want to pack this card in your carry-on since it has a 3% foreign currency transaction fee. So when you go overseas, don't have this card with you, or when you are shopping on foreign websites for non-US dollar denominated transactions, don't use this card also. And if you are looking for tons of perks, you might have a better luck with another cash reward card. The second card I want you to think about is the Chase Freedom Unlimited. So this card is actually great for bonus categories. So this is a wonderful cashback credit card with 0% intro APR offers. So if you swap your card the most at restaurants and drugstores, but still want to earn a respectable rate of cashback everywhere else, then the Chase Freedom Unlimited might be the right card for you. So with some planning, you could stack the welcome bonus with the introductory APR offer to pay off, let's say, a large purchase over time. So compared to other cards in this category, the Chase Freedom Unlimited has a slightly longer intro offer period, which may actually make it easier for you to pay off any balances you accumulate. So this card actually it has the longer introductory period. That's really good, okay? So you have automatically more time to pay off a balance without interest. So you're looking at 15 to 18 months. And also the card comes with several perks that align with the bonus spending category. So this is something to really think about. This card is actually also good you just make sure that you have an existing relationship with Chase. So if you have an account with them, a checking account or savings account, this can help you big time. So the Chase Freedom Unlimited, okay? On the flip side, the 3% foreign transaction fee means you won't want to take this card on vacation abroad with you. Same thing as the other card, okay? The Wells Fargo Active Cash. So don't shop on foreign website in non-USD denominated transactions, and don't actually go overseas with a card. And if you're not a big spender on travel, dining, or drug stores, this card might not be worth it for you, especially if you are not a big spender. Overall, if you're not a big spender overall, the card is not going to be very helpful for you, okay? So make sure that you focus on travel, dining, and drugstores to actually benefit a lot from this Chase Freedom Unlimited card. Another card I want you to think about is the Capital One Silver Cash Rewards. So if you're looking for the best cashback cards with 0% intro APR offers, this card is actually good for you. What I love about the card is that this card is great for dining and entertainment. Okay, so Capital One Cash Rewards is actually good for dining and entertainment. So if you spend a lot on food and fun, you will always enjoy this card, this cashback card, with the added benefits of an intro APR offer for a limited time. So usually it depends. They have promos that run from 12 months all the way to 18 months. So this is kind of cool. I mean, now Capital One is not known for giving high introductory limits, but again, if you can qualify for a 0% intro APR, this is kind of cool. So this card is actually versatile because it provides a high rate of cashback on entertainment and travel purchases. Those are the top two travel, the top two spending categories that Capital One, but also Chase actually target. Okay. And you will also be rewarded well for swiping at grocery stores, restaurants, and for streaming services. So streaming services, you're looking at Hulu, you're looking at Disney, you're looking at Netflix, you're looking at Amazon Prime, and so on and so forth. So what are the pros and cons of this card here? The pros first. This card pairs very well with highly rated travel cards like the Capital One Venture One Rewards or the Venture X. Okay, so this is kind of cool. And there is no annual fee or foreign transaction fees to cut into your cash back with this card. On the flip side, what do we have here in terms of drawback? If you're not able to pay off your balance by the end of the intro APR offer, your remaining balance will be subject to a high interest rate. And with Capital One, you do not want to play because they can go all the way to 30% in terms of APR, okay? And you will need excellent credit to qualify for this card. So it may be out of reach if your credit score needs, let's say, a glow up. So let's talk about another card. This is the City Double Cash. This card is pretty good in terms of categories. Let me explain. So the City Double Cash card earns a healthy 2% total cash back with 1% back on purchases and 1% back when you pay. So this is a card that really encourages you to pay your balance in full. So if you want to really get the 2%, you have to pay your balance in full. Okay. There is also an introductory APR for APR offer for balance transfers. Okay, which is really helpful when you think about it. If you need some help paying off a balance, okay, or making a large purchase, or maybe paying off a large purchase. So although the lengthier introductory period allows more flexibility to pay down debt, that intro offer doesn't apply to purchases most of the time. Okay, sometimes they do have it exceptionally around the holiday seasons, the holiday months, like from October all the way to December. But usually for 9 months in a year, they have a rate for balance transfer, but no rate for purchases. Okay. So the City Double Cash is perfect for you if you want a lucrative balance transfer offer upfront, but you want to be able to earn cash back for the long haul once you are debt free. So what are the pros and cons here if you think about balance transfers? The pros, the rewards structure of this card encourages, and that structure encourages you to pay off your balance. And also the intro APR offer is longer than most other cards in this category. On the flip side, you don't have access to the full amount of your cash back until you repay the balance, right? Think about it, because it's 1% upfront and 1% back when you pay. So that really, you're always on the hook to actually pay your balance in full. And also the introductory offer on this card only applies to balance transfers, not purchases most of the time. Okay, like I said, there are 3 months when the intro offer applies to purchases, but for 9 months, it doesn't apply. So let's talk about another card that you will love, and this is the Inc. Business Unlimited. So if you're looking for the best cashback cards with 0% intro APR offers, this card is actually a wonderful card. Okay, but the card is great for a small business. So if you are an entrepreneur or a small business owner and you're looking for a card that has a cashback with 0% intro APR, so consider the Inc. Business Unlimited credit card if you want to earn long-term cashback with a business card with no annual fee, but you also want to pay down a large purchase or several for up to 1 year interest free. So the intro APR offer goes from 12 months, sometimes can go all the way to 15 to 18 months. So regular purchases earn a respectable flat rate of 1.5% cash back. So you won't have to juggle bonus categories. And the perks on this card also make it worth it for business owners with free employee cards, purchase protection, extended warranties, and various travel insurance protections. So this is kind of cool. So what are the pros and cons of this card here? On the plus side, the substantial welcome offer can help you offset upcoming business expenses like inventory, payroll, or utilities, for example. And if you have another Chase card that earns Chase Ultimate Rewards, you can actually combine your rewards. So Chase is actually pretty flexible on that front, okay? On the minus side, other small business card and business credit cards offer a higher rate of cashback on purchases with similar perks. And also, reaching the welcome offer spending requirements might be a stretch for some small businesses. So make sure that your business does, like your business operations does fit what the card actually offers. That way you can see if the card actually is suitable for you, especially in the long run. This is not just the card that you want to get in the short run, but also see if it works for you in the long run. So let me give you a few tactics here. So when we think about the best cashback cards with 0% intro APR offers, you need to understand that there has to be a strategy for you to choose a cashback card that really is suitable to you, to your finances, to your lifestyle, to your spending patterns. Especially if you want to have, in addition to the cashback, you want to have a zero interest intro offer. Okay, so this is one thing you want to. First of all, put your goals at the forefront. Don't do it. Don't do it afterwards. You want to do it first and foremost. Okay, your goals should dictate whether you should get the card or not. Are you using the card? Are you using this card to pay off debts and earn rewards in the long run? Or are you making a big purchase and need time and a sweet welcome offer to pay it off? So whatever your goal is, make that the driving factor in your selection process. And your selection process has to be pretty straightforward, okay? Decide what to prioritize. So would you prefer a long introductory APR period, high cashback rate, or extensive perks and benefits? Get clear on the features you can't live without and which ones you couldn't care less for. And if it helps, break out the pen and paper to make a list comparing the features of cars you like the most. Okay. And next thing I want you to think about here is that you want to develop a clear plan for using the card. So if you are making a large purchase, for instance, that means you need to know how much it costs when you are making the purchase and how quickly you can reasonably pay it off. All of those factors affect which cards you should go for, especially in the long run. And you got to know your credit score. So before you jump into applying for cards, check your credit score and know where your credit stands so you can quickly determine which cards you qualify for. And if your top cards have a pre-qualification or pre-approval tool, make use of it to avoid wasting those precious hard inquiries that could drop your score. Okay. And so that's really cool to really understand. Now, if you want to maximize your zero interest intro offer on a cashback card. Don't miss any payments. Okay, always be on time. You want to pay off the card before the end of the intro period. And don't let rewards tempt you into overspending, because those rewards could be really interesting. But if you don't pay attention, you can actually you can really fall into a an overspending sort of cycle. So one thing you need to understand here is that a 0% APR intro, like a 0% APR credit card with cashback, is actually the best of both worlds, because the cool thing is that you're not only can you benefit from the rewards you earn and the intro APR offer that lets you skip interest for a limited time, but you can also continue earning rewards on your spending for as long as you have the card, right? So it's a good investment at the beginning, okay, and it's a very an ongoing investment. And this is important because you may not want to open new credit cards frequently, given that how often you open new lines of credit, okay, and how long you keep old account opens plays a role in the health of your credit score. So new credit makes up 10% of your FICO score, while the average length of of a person's credit history makes up another 15%. So those two combined account for 1/4 of your FICO score already, which is really high if you think about it. So I'm showing you on the screen here a recap of the five, not six, of the five credit cards that I just shared with you. Okay, the Wells Fargo Active Cash Card, the Chase Freedom Unlimited, the Capital One Silver Cash Rewards Credit Card, the Citi Double Cash Card, and the Inc. Business Unlimited. So I want you to pay attention. So pay attention to the intro offer. So Wells Fargo, we have 0% intro offer for 12 months. Chase Freedom Unlimited, 0% intro offer for 15 months on balance transfers, and 0% on purchases for 15 months also. Capital One Saver Cash Rewards, you have 15 months, okay, for balance transfers, but also purchases. For the Citi Double Cash Card, you have 0% intro APR for 18 months on balance transfers, not on purchases. Okay, but they do have they have 3 months where they actually sometimes have it. But most of the time, it's only for balance transfers. And for the Inc. Business Unlimited Credit Card, you have 0% intro APR on purchases for 12 months. Then you go to the normal price, normal APR, 17 to 23%. Okay, but overall, if you think about it, the best cashback credit cards with 0% intro APR will earn their place in your wallet for years to come. So one that you need to understand is that do your research, look at what's important for you, what's important for your budget, and pay attention to what the rates are once the intro offer is over. That will give you a clear idea about what works and what doesn't work for you. So as a coda in today's conversation, I spoke to you about the best cashback cards with 0% intro APR offers. The top cards include Wells Fargo Active Cash, Chase Freedom Unlimited, Capital One Silver Cash Rewards, Citi Double Cash, and the Inc. Business Unlimited. Thank you so much. God bless you. I will see you next time. Until then, remember, stay marvelous.